What up, guys? CliffBeats, no script, off the rip. I was just thinking to myself, man, before I started this video, I'm gonna just start calling this "Waking Up with a Disheveled CliffBeats." I'm all over the place. I was trying to set this up. I was trying to go to the gym. I couldn't connect my headphones to my phone. It took me an hour. I was like, I give up. I give up. I'm doing videos at 3 something in the morning. Let's go. You guys asked for Dave the bus driver. This had like 50 likes on the last video. I just posted it yesterday. You guys are crazy. I love it. Do me a favor. There's a lot going on here. Whoops. Please go to the original video on Gabriel Iglesias. It's Gabriel space Iglesias. Throw him a like. Go subscribe. I had a few people complaining about the subtitles on the last video. Dude, I'm watching these from his page. They were saying the subtitles were wrong. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't upload the wrong subtitles, but I could be wrong. But anyways, let's just enjoy. Hit the button. You know what to do.
I have a bus driver named Dave.
Who's Dave?
Who has never received any credit. And he's been working for me for almost 10 years now.
You're amazing, Dave, if you ever watch this.
This man has successfully gotten me to every single comedy show on time without fail. If I had to describe him to you, okay? Dave looks like the word America. Not America, America.
I love the fact, and you got to think about this too, and I've noticed this from my girlfriend, is people were complaining also, like, why are the subtitles? Dude, people who speak multiple languages, sometimes in their brain, as my girlfriend has explained, words get mixed up. So when you have subtitles, like when we watch movies, she'll make me put subtitles on because it just helps her follow along a little bit better. Speaks perfect English, probably better English than me, but sometimes it just fumbles in her brain sometimes. So that's why, in case people get upset. I'm guessing.
Not America, America. He's about 6 feet tall. He's white. He has a gray beard, and he wears a trucker hat. And he's got to be one of the most hardworking people I have ever met. Now, when I say hardworking, hey, I'm on the road 46 weeks out of the year, so I know. Difference is, I fly home every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Dave stays on that bus, and he gets it to the next city where we meet him. He works anniversaries, holidays, special moments. Christmas time, I was with my family. Dave was driving that bus on the East Coast. New Year's, I was with my family. Dave was on the East Coast driving that bus.
There's a lot of people that do shit behind the scenes that help artists. That's giving me the chills, man. Props to Gabriel for shouting them out.
I was with my family. Dave was on the East Coast driving that bus. One of the hardest working people I've ever met. I just want to give him a shout out.
And that's pretty cool too, because a lot of people, when they become successful, they don't think about little things like that. Not all people, a lot though, a lot. And it seems like Gabriel, from what I heard from you guys, people who know him personally and stuff like that, as he is on stage, is as he is in person too, which is very cool. It's very nice to hear that.
In addition to being hardworking, he's very honest. Now, when I say honest, I don't mean, he does his taxes right. I mean painfully honest, no filter honest. He talks the way people used to. He does not have time to mince words. He just calls it like he sees it. Before me, he used to work with a man by the name of Kenny G. Grammy Award winner, amazing music. One day, Kenny G was on his tour bus that Dave was driving, and I guess the two of them had a little discussion, and Kenny G used some words that Dave would have rather him not have used, and instead of getting into it with him, this is what Dave does. Kicked Kenny G off of his own bus. Because he would rather lose his job than lose his self-respect. And that's the man I work with. He's a bad dude. You guys are clapping, but you should have seen the interview. Oh, man, it was a good one. He looks at me and he says, hey, let's get one thing straight. I don't give a shit who you are. You treat me right, I'll treat you right. You pay.
Why'd you sound like Elvis, too?
I don't give a shit who you are. You treat me right, I'll treat you right. You pay me on time, you'll live. Not to mention the fact that he keeps that tour bus squeaky clean. And he takes a lot of pride in that as well. One night, I was drinking on the bus, and I go to put my cup down, and I missed the table, and the cup hit the floor. I didn't get up right away to get the cup because I figured I'm gonna get up in a couple minutes and make myself another drink. I'll pick up the cup then. Dave sees the cup on the floor, and then he looks at me and says, hey, I ain't your mama. Pick that shit up. I get to the back of the bus, and I'm like, wait a minute, I pay him. Hey, Dave, shut up. Yeah, I'll be in the back in my room. Thank you. Drive safe. And people tell me, you work with a man who talks that way to you?
Yeah, hell
Why?
yeah.
Let me tell you why. Because he's honest.
Yep.
With Dave, you know exactly what you get. Nowadays, it is so hard for me to tell who's being genuine and who has an agenda. And with him, you know exactly where you stand. If he likes you, he loves you. And if not, you're on the curb with Kenny G. That being said, I have a story to share.
Good.
About a year and a half ago, maybe longer, we're on the bus and we're heading down the highway. Just so you have kind of an understanding of the bus layout, let's say this is the front. Here's Dave, the driver, empty seat, and then a sliding door that goes in between him and the rest of the tour bus. My buddy Alfred and I are in the living room portion and we're watching TV. We're watching the news. And on the news, there's this person who is running for some type of office. No particular office. And I guess their big plan is to erect a structure between two bodies of land.
Where did it
Somewhere. And I guess they want one side of the structure to finance the entire project. Well, my buddy Alfred and I, we have a lot of family that works in construction, and we know a bad job when we see one. So we started to voice our opinion out loud about how we felt about this person and what they wanted to do. We're being very loud. So loud, Dave can hear us. And then we hear Dave. America. I yell out to Dave. I said, be quiet, Dave. This isn't about you. He taps a button on the dashboard that activates the sliding door. And when the door's about that far from closing, he yells out, I'm building a wall.
I'll put Dave on stage.
I couldn't even get upset because I was too much in shock over the fact that that came out of someone 4 feet away from me. My buddy Alfred and I, we look like chickens. We're like, my cell phone goes off. I take out my phone and there's a text message from Dave. And I said, that's right, he better say I'm sorry. He better say just kidding. I open up the text message and it says, and you're paying for it.
Oh.
And people tell me, you still work with him after that? Yes, I do. I trust that man with my life every single night. I know where his heart's at. He can say whatever he wants. At the end of the day, he still has to drive around the king of the Mexicans.
Oh, that's how you handle it, though, man. The banter, you got to handle it like that. He goes, you're still driving around the king of the Mexicans. America. Oh, I'm snorting over here. That was good. But Gabriel's right, especially when you become successful. And like I said, the clients I work with, it's sad to watch because I watch a bunch of yes men around them. And I have to sit there and be the asshole or be the person who's real and be like, hey, like, that's wrong. And they're like, no. And I'm like, yeah, like, shut the fuck up. It's hard to do, but you have to do it because some people's heads are so far up in the clouds once they get a little bit of money or fame or notoriety. I don't know where it comes from. Maybe it comes from ego. Just everyone always saying yes to you. You ever notice that? How like certain celebrities that reach a level, the zipper is stuck and it's driving me nuts. Certain celebrities just like lose their shit. They start getting like a bunch of like plastic surgery and like fucking their face up or their body up. And hey, listen, you can do whatever you want. I'm not saying that that's wrong, but I don't. And then they start treating people like shit, or they start drinking heavily, or whatever the case may be. Like you can drink, I don't care. I'm saying like they do it to an extent to where it's unhealthy, and you can just tell they look unhinged. And you always hear stories in the paparazzi or wherever the hell else about like them losing their shit and hitting somebody or throwing someone's camera down and stomping on it like a 3-year-old toddler. I get some of that because having to deal with people in your face all day, but you need to have people like Dave, the bus driver, around you if you are if you are to become famous or if you are famous. Because, like Gabriel said, it's hard to find someone or find people in general that are honest. It's becoming harder and harder. But I'm seeing a bit of a shift. Slowly, it's shifting. It's kind of like even like the whole like woke movement thing. Now, even like with my little cousins and stuff, they're 8, 11. I have some teenage cousins. They used to be all about certain things, and then now they're kind of like, that's stupid. Like I was talking. This is totally off topic. If you have to go, I understand. Thanks for watching with me. I appreciate it. I love you. Hit subscribe if you enjoyed watching with me, and plenty more to come. Let me know what it is. But so I was at a family dinner, and I found out. Now listen, don't take this personal, or take it however the fuck you want to take it. I'm being honest with you. That at this school, they come from a very wealthy family. All right. It's another side of my family that does not have the money. Okay, I don't come from that. All right, they go to a school where at the school they have something called furries. I did not know what that reference was, and as come to find out, it's where children are living life as cats or dogs, and they have litter boxes and like dog houses at these schools for these kids to go to the bathroom and to like sleep in. And if you accidentally step on their tail or something, they bark at you or hiss. Like some of this shit has gotten way too, I was gonna say this shit's gotten way out of line, but the thing is that even my cousins are like, they're stupid. Where some people might push them, but you could live and be whatever the fuck you want to be. You want to be a pterodactyl, be a pterodactyl. But it's like, dude, there comes a point in society where everyone goes, what the fuck is that? Stop the shit. So I'm seeing it with even the younger generation now. They're starting to catch on to some of the just the fucked upness. I was trying to think of a word. It's just fucked upness. That's all it is. And if I offended you, I'm so not sorry. I'm just saying. You know, we have such a short time on this earth. I want everyone to be happy and enjoy themselves, but I also, like you can't impose you can't make somebody else like believe things that you believe. You have to kind of come together and just work together. This forcing people to believe shit is shit. I'm going to go off on a tangent. I love you guys. I can see it already happening. I can see my future conversation going somewhere else. Thanks for watching. Shout out to Dave, the bus driver. And I like I said, I love that's how you got to handle it though. At the end, you still have to drive around the king of the Mexicans. He goes, and you're going to make you pay for it. So obviously, it's a bit racial. My girlfriend's from Mexico, so I've had these talks with her before, and I'm definitely not. I'm definitely just right in the middle, which people hate on me for. Um, and just for them to sit there, he said they were like chickens, going, "Huh, huh, blah, blah," like they couldn't believe it. Like, holy shit! Like, I pay this dude, and he really said that. But at the end of the day, you have to handle that with friendly banter, and you know that person is being at least honest with you, and they're going to get you where you need to be safely. And even the part with the cup, where he was like, "Oh, like I'll get up when I make another drink." And he's like, I ain't your damn mama." And he's like, "Get up." He's like, "Okay." Then they yelled at him like, "Get back there." He's just like, "Sure, I'll be in the back. Let me know if you need me." Like, you need people like that around you in your life. Like, I have friends that'll check me all the time, and I won't see it unless that person checks me. Like, you need people like that. And at first, it might rub you the wrong way. But then if you're really, if you're really self-conscious and you think about things, what's those noises on here? No one else lives here besides me. Freaks me the fuck out. I don't know if you're hearing that on camera. Um, yes, my place is haunted, by the way, in case my first time watching my channel. Yeah, I was just saying, you need people like that in your life. And I was going somewhere else with it, but the noise is freaking me out. All right, I gotta go. I was on a ramble way too much anyway. Turn the 7-minute video into a 15-minute video. I love it. Follow me to the next one, guys. Stay safe. Anybody dealing with anxiety, depression, panic attacks, PTSD, addiction, you're more than welcome to reach out to me, guys. I wouldn't be here without you or amazing artists like Gabriel or Dave the bus driver who gets Gabriel everywhere he needs to go. You got to remember, there's people in between all these amazing artists that we love that help us get to witness their greatness. So we got to give a shout out to the people behind the scenes as well. If you're not comfortable reaching out to me, I totally understand. But if you do want to, my Instagram's linked in the description down below. If you're going through a hard time, it's not to send me song requests because they will go missing. It's getting to the point where I almost have to ignore if you send me a song request because I'm busy literally trying to help people like walk off. Like people are going through a tough time and they need my attention. So I apologize. You can join my Discord though. My Discord's an amazing place to hang out with people. We have mental health forums. People sharing music, you can freestyle, you can create your own forum. Anything you want to do or bring to their attention, it's totally up to you. It's a great place to go network to. It's like 700 members in just a month or two. Really dope community. And then also we're over on Patreon now too, where I do paid for donations. And it's a little bit, I think it's better for me personally, because I could actually go off on my tangents and not have to be the YouTube, the cookie cutter bullshit. It's a lot easier for me to be able to do my videos over there and I have to edit myself. Yeah, it's a lot more fun over there. I love you. Stay safe. Waking up with CliffBeats. See you guys later.